Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
He makes the grab, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Taylor Ward.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that...
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. That one hammered left field. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Weimer makes the catch. 2 down. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
Out to short. Witt over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Max Meyer. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
1 and 2's the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Castro sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the right fielder, Will Benson.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Whip for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Dane Myers. Up the middle, Lopez boots it.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now Trey Sweeney hit on the ground to short. Witt, and that is that. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next, Otto Lopez. Just missed.
Ball.
Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Here's Nick Pratto. And a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. And now Gavin Cross. Ross was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season.
Yeah.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw over to Prado. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. This is Willie Castro. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward on the ground with off-balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. Meyer ready to fire now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Benson on the move. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the rookie catcher. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Wiemer at 3rd. Young at 1st. 1 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at 3rd, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. makes the grab, and that is the inning. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Connor Wong. Now fly ball to right center. Puts it away for the out. And now for the Marlins, Will Benson. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Junior Caminero will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lopez makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Dane Myers. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next up for the Royals, Otto Lopez. That one hit to right. Benson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's fouled off. One and 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The 2-1. Comebacker to the mound. Throw over to Prado. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over. Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Willie Castro digs in now. Runner takes off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. There's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. So here's Wade now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward going back. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward hauls it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next is the Royals catcher. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is Jacob Young. Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
On to first. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Taylor Ward. Ward with some impressive production lately. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Will Benson getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Out there to center. Young snags it on the run. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Marlins 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
Kind of break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two out, space is empty. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. KC down in order, and it remains 1-0. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Junior Caminero now at the plate. That one the other way. Weimer pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. And now the DH, Dane Myers. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Myers over at first with one away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw over to Prado. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw in. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Willie Castro. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That one ripped. Way back there. See you later. He circles the bases, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, George Soriano.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And here is Gavin Cross. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now here is Joey Wiemer. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Rip towards third. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Clark. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Ward. Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Grounds one to short. Witt slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 30, Will.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up next for Miami, Junior Caminero. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Marlins leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Anthony Bender gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 1 gone here.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now Jacob Young. There's a strike.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to left. Ward makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
This one in the air. Wade settles underneath it. Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 3 and the Royals 1. On the mound now, Lucas Erceg.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's the DH, Dane Myers. And he grounds 1 to the right side. fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now at second base, Trey Sweeney.
And now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball right side. Lopez throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Young makes the grab on the run. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 3 and the Royals 1. So they turn to their closer, Andrew Nardi.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. And now the lefty.
We got a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Now back, left fielder.
He's 2 outs away. Randy Arozarena steps in for the Royals. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Royals down to their final strike. Here's a rocket out to left. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.